North Carolina is known for a rich history of old-time and bluegrass music, but for many, those days of strumming tunes on the back porch are fading away. For over a decade, a nonprofit after-school program, the Junior Appalachian Musicians, has been working to keep the old mountain music traditions alive. Heather Burgiss shows us all about Jam.
Under the stage of the historic Rex Theater in Gay Lakes, Virginia, a younger set of musicians warm up to bring the sounds of old-time Appalachian music to an eager crowd.
It's pretty exciting to be in the Burgiss Theater because it's my first time being in a theater before.
5, 6, 7, 8.
These pint-sized string players are part of the Junior Appalachian Musicians, or Jam, a unique music program that introduces the musical heritage of the mountains to a new generation.
I heard that they were doing the fiddle, and I thought, well, I might as well give it a try and try to learn it. It was pretty much my favorite instrument to do, and I finally learned how to play it.
But for your average run-of-the-mill mountain kid, the traditions probably started dying out 2 generations ago. So your average kid in a public school doesn't know the music, doesn't like the music. It's hillbilly, it's not hip, it's not cool.
As an accomplished musician and former guidance counselor in Allegheny County, Jam founder and executive director Helen White saw a need over a decade ago for a vehicle to hand down the old-time music traditions to children in her mountain corner of North Carolina.
I taught at a camp in California one summer, and I had the first and second chair of the San Francisco Youth Symphony in my classes, and I had a visceral reaction. This isn't right. What am I doing teaching affluent Bay Area kids Southern Appalachian fiddling, and our kids don't have access to it?
In 2000, the first Junior Appalachian Musicians class formed at Allegheny County's Sparta School. Aided by grants and local support, the Jam program began to spread to other areas of North Carolina, Virginia, and even South Carolina.
I just like it because I kind of feel like talented, because not many people can play it.
I think about kids sitting on a back porch learning from an uncle or grandmother. And it's that kind of thing that we're trying to replicate. This is not learning notes, written notes, not even really tablature. We're trying to get kids ear trained so that they hear a tune and then they can play a tune, and that will stay with them for all of their lives.
Jam provides instructors with lesson plans. 2 days a week after school, students, usually grade 4 through 8, take lessons on instruments like the mandolin, dulcimer, guitar, and fiddle.
But as the program has evolved, they've discovered how much fun it is to play these old tunes and how much fun it is to get a fiddle and a banjo together with that guitar, and how much fun it is to dance.
And the tradition of the old-time ballad.
Chickens are grown on Selwood Mountain, hey ho diddle-um day. So many pretty ones I can't count them, hey ho diddle-um day.
Another secret of Jam's success comes from talented musicians, many from successful bluegrass and old-time groups who teach the children.
Throughout the region, we've been really fortunate to have some of the finest old-time and bluegrass musicians step up to the plate, and it's actually becoming cool to teach in a Jam program. I see a lot of the very best players taking a great deal of pride in becoming involved as a teacher.
15-year-old Andre Lamb feels lucky to have learned to play the banjo.
In my mind, it was the stereotypical mountain instrument. You can go anywhere and learn to play the guitar, but the banjo is unique.
For many of these kids, participation in Jam becomes a positive connection that provides a healthy community in their lives.
It's an extended family. To have a healthy alternative community that they can plug into and be accepted and have fun with is fabulous, and it will last all their life.
We have families who come in and watch their kids participate in the jam program who otherwise maybe aren't always very comfortable being in the school. School might not have been a great experience for some folks, and the jam program really expands the amount of families that we're able to get to come in and be very comfortable coming into the school system.
You can see the pride. You can see the pride with their families, and that is as valuable as the pride of the child.
And now the traditions and pride of mountain music continues to echo through the generations.
It feels good to know that we're the ones keeping the mountain traditions going. We got to keep the heritage, we got to keep the culture, otherwise it's just going to die out, and we don't want that.
For more information on the Junior Appalachian Musicians, log on to our website.